Hi, I'm Phil Jones from Expert Shearing Equipment, and I'm just giving you a bit of an update on our pendulum that we released 6 weeks ago. Deb and Darren from Shearing World have been doing an excellent job. They've been sending this thing all over the world, as we've had emails from guys shearing at Packers in America to guys in the UK, etc. Just it's been great. We've now got a couple of distributors in the UK, George Mudge and Co. and Highway Shearing are selling them in the UK. Top Gun have just started distributing it in Western Australia, and yeah, we're getting more and more people on board, and that's fantastic. And thanks very much for having the faith in our product. It's just been amazing. We're selling way more than what we thought we would. And yeah, and we're learning every day and about manufacturing it and how we're going about it. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update, because in the last week I've had a couple of emails and a guy get hold of me through Messenger saying that their cutters are grinding to the heel. And why are they grinding to the heel? It's because of the adjustment on the grinder. It's the adjustment in and out. The further out you bring it, the more it's going to grind to the heel. The more you push it in, the more it's going to grind to the tip. So you're trying to find that balance. The reason is that it's the way the pendulum works. It's different than other pendulums, so we need it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve for all of us. It's been a learning curve for me like you wouldn't believe, but I thought I was on top of it, but I think I've missed something. So I thought it's good that we made this clip and just showed you how to stop your cutters from grinding to the heel, if they are grinding to the heel. So let's just have a close look at the pendulum and just see what's going on. We can see the cutter sits flat on these 4 little pushes across the front here. The cutter sits across the whole face of these little pushes. So what happens is that those little pushes are loose in the head. They have to be, because they move in and out. We want them to be loose. What happens is that if we push the cutter, you can see if I push it up, it tips back. It's not tipping back on the pusher, it's actually the pusher moving in the head. So if we get the cutter sitting flat, then as we grind, the cutter actually pushes up. So there's that little bit of difference between there and there is making them grind to the heel. So if we've got adjusted out too far, what happens is when we push it in, I should say this is adjusted correctly now. If we've got it, I'll take it off the hook. If I've got it adjusted too far out and it's hitting flat now, when it grinds it'll push up and it's actually hitting the heel first and it'll grind to the heel. So you need to adjust it in so that it's hitting flat with the cutter pressure pushing up. Here we go again. So I've got it on the hook again. I'm pushing it in and you can see it's pushed up. And now it's hitting flat, dead flat. So if your cutters are grinding to the heel, shift it in. Don't be scared to shift it in. Shift it in and until they stack, till your cutters are stacking up flat. Google how do I grind a cutter with an expert pendulum, and you'll see a video on how we actually recommend to grind the cutter. It's a video on there on it gives you an idea of how much pressure we use, how long to grind, how to land it and snap it off. Don't add pressure, take pressure off, just use the same pressure from the beginning to the end, and I'm sure you'll be right. Let's face it, we've had 1.5–2% of the buyers get back to us, but yeah, it's too many for me. I want everybody to get a good cut. So yeah, look, I hope that helps. If your cutters are grinding to the heel, first of all check after your first grind to make sure they are flat. If they are grinding to the heel, shift it in and see how we go. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, get hold of me. Always happy to help. That's what we're here for. So good shearing and have fun. Sorry about the frogs, actually. Yeah, it's a few frogs around here at night, and they're out in force. It's beautiful weather in Mandurah, WA. Good spot to live. Thanks for your support. Cheers.